The Resident Evil series has had the strangest, fearsome, and grotesque monsters in video game history, and though the latest entry, Resident Evil 7, seems to focus more on the Mad Baker family, there's still a couple supernatural monsters to come across in this title. Segment Next presents the 10 scariest monsters of Resident Evil 7. And just so we're clear, immense spoilers ahead. Number 10. Molded. These are the standard enemies in the game and are a disgusting sight to see. Complete with razor-sharp claws and piercing teeth, the Molded are disgusting lumps of bile that will bother Ethan throughout his journey. If you come across large piles of oozing mold, the Molded aren't far behind. Number 9. Bugs. Wasps, locusts, spiders, and centipedes are all found underground and in the baker's greenhouse. You'll want to torch the hives to keep the swarms of wasps from overwhelming you, but don't waste your ammo on the locusts. A knife works just as well. Number 8. Molded Crawler. Similar to the molded crawlers skitter towards you on all fours and can leap from a far distance. On top of that, these crawlers can climb on the walls, so be on your guard. Number 7. Mia Winters. Ethan's deranged wife is one of the first foes you'll encounter in Resident Evil 7, and she sets the tone for the entire game. Against your will, you'll have to hack away at this psycho by steering clear of her knives and chainsaw? You gotta be kidding me. Number 6. Fat Molded. Much larger than the regular Molded, these obese fiends will attack you in greater numbers not long after a boss battle with one near the middle of the game. They may move slow, but their burning vomit can reach you from afar. Be careful. Number 5. Jack Baker. A majority of the tension you will be feeling comes from Jack Baker, the father of the Baker family. He'll roam the halls demanding you to hide to the best of your ability, but eventually you'll confront him in the garage and again in the warehouse. It all boils down to an epic clash of chainsaws. Number 4. Marguerite Baker. If you thought Jack was intimidating, then get a load of his wife, Margaret. Though early on she just taunts you while flinging her lantern, once her grotesque form kicks in, complete with long arms and spider-like physique, you're reminded why this is called Resident Evil. Margaret will stalk you all throughout the greenhouse the way a spider stalks its prey, and she'll give birth to locusts through her hive vagina if you keep her out of your sights for too long. Forget the Molded, this is the most disgusting thing in the game right here. Number 3. Lucas Baker. The son of the Bakers and a true psychopath, Lucas Baker is like Jigsaw from the Saw franchise. He litters the place with booby traps and deadly games, giving your adrenaline quite the rush. Though you never face him head-on, his presence still intimidates players from behind the scenes. Number 2. Daddy. A mutated form of Jack Baker and a grotesque Molded covered with eyes, Daddy is a Resident Evil classic. This titanic beast moves slow but hits hard, and bursting each eye open will slow him down. Before we move on to number 1, I must warn you, immense spoilers. We're about to reveal the final boss to Resident Evil 7. Number 1. Evelyn. That's right, the old woman in the wheelchair is the mastermind behind it all. A little girl who escaped from a lab, this paranormal bioweapon only wanted a family, but the extent she takes it is almost tragic. Glad to see evil science is still the main antagonist in the Resident Evil series. And not only is that the end of our list, but I'm pretty sure that's all the enemies in the game. If I managed to miss one, do let me know in the comments below. Take care.